My boss unknowingly exposed himself. Story time. Genuinely have the most secondhand embarrassment from this man. So last week at work, my boss, who we'll call Steve, is giving this huge presentation. Now, Steve is one of those bosses that has always thought he's cool and relatable, but realistically, it just comes off as really awkward. So, fast forward to the meeting. Steve is up there doing his thing. I noticed that he's starting to become, like, twitchy. He's, like, shifting from side to side. It's giving get it together, Stephen. And he's, like, constantly adjusting his blazer. I'm thinking, well, he just must be nervous. Which is strange, because we all know that Steve loves to be centre of attention. Then it happens. He's in the middle of this big inspirational moment. Let's rise to the challenge, you know? We love a bit of corporate bullshit. I see something poking out the bottom of Steve's blazer. It's, skin coloured. And my brain is like, that cannot be what I think it is. It was. Steve had tucked his shirt into his boxers. The zip on his trousers was completely down. I'm meaning like gaping, wide, Grand Canyon ass level of open. Absolute worst part of all of it is Steve is just wandering around this boardroom, waving his hands around, completely unaware that the whole room can see his tackle. Call pest control, we've got a snake on the loose. The entire room has front row seats to the Steve show. Thinking, should I say something here? And the worst part of all of it is Steve thinks that we're all laughing at the jokes. Bless his little oblivious heart. In the end, one of our HR queenies gets up and walks over to him, ever so slightly whispers in his ear, and the way this man's face went white, he does this like awkward little spin, zips it up, turns around and carries on as if nothing's happened. I admire the work ethic, Steve. And ends it with, I know we have problems in this business, but let's put our best foot forward. Like, Steve, your foot was not the problem here.